My name is Tony Cones. I am the owner of Timberwolf CrossFit, and this is my story. I grew up in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I kind of grew up in not really playing many sports. I didn't grow up in a family that really promoted much for activity or even much support in the form of education or anything really. We grew up in a pretty low-income family. When I was 19 years old, I kind of got into fitness. I started just doing some research on my own on the internet. Was working construction and going to the gym with some friends. Got into personal training after that and got a job as a sports performance coach. Did that for a few years and then I moved out to Salt Lake City to get married. Worked at a bobsled track and kind of coached some developmental athletes on the side. Did that for a few years and then I got into CrossFit in 2009. Wasn't really able to afford CrossFit. I had 2 kids, my wife was in school full-time, and kind of decided that I wanted to make it part of my life. I knew that when I saw it that it was a program that was set up for success. And so I'd look up the workouts on their main page, do them in the gym, get yelled at by the personal trainers that work there for making too much noise or dropping the barbell or whatever it was. And then you can only stay in that atmosphere so long before you have to go to a box and if you want to, I guess, keep getting better. To kind of make it work, I started carpooling to work, stopped drinking coffee, started making my own lunch every day, and with that was able to afford the difference from a normal membership to a CrossFit membership. I started under the coaching of Tommy Hackenbruck at Ute CrossFit and kind of showed up to CrossFit my first day. Tommy went around the on-ramp class that we were for everyone on their first day and kind of asked everyone why they started CrossFit. And I had done the research already, and when he got to me, I told him that I was going to open up my own CrossFit gym someday. Did CrossFit there for about 1.5 years, and after that I saved up my money, cashed in my retirement, sold my car. We moved from Utah to Minnesota. From there, Timberwolf CrossFit was born in June 2011. CrossFit does a really good job at making it easy for coaches and business owners with a low budget to get started. I just kind of built a lot of my own equipment. I started off with 4 barbells, 3 sets of bumper plates, some kettlebells, some wall balls, and I built my own pull-up rig out of scrap metal that I got. I knew that it was a possibility with such a low budget to build. And you know, we opened up in a 1,500 square foot facility with super low ceilings. It was really dark. It was kind of in a neighborhood that wasn't ideal for opening up a business, but I could see that the neighborhood had potential too. I got some advice from Tommy when I opened up the gym, and the main thing he said was, no matter what you do, just create a good product. People will see that you're doing your best to create a good product, that you really care about them, and from there you'll be successful, and that's what I did, and it worked. From there, the athletes, they spread the word, they brought in friends, they brought in family. I went around the community, passed out flyers, tried to make myself known in the community here in St. Paul, and I coached every single class for pretty much the first full year, from 5 a.m. to about 9 p.m. at night. And from there, the gym just kind of grew and grew and grew. The sport of CrossFit has grown too, and that's, it's on ESPN. It's getting more popular every year, and it's a sport that anyone can participate in. It doesn't matter your age, your level. That in turn has brought members to our gym, and so after about 1.5 years or 2 years, we kind of outgrew our small space. In 2013, we opened up a second gym in Roseville. It's probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes just north of our St. Paul gym. And what's nice is, a lot of the athletes are situated right between the 2 gyms. Memberships are good at both locations, so you'll see them kind of show up at both gyms depending on where they're at, where they want to go that day. So, over the last, 3.5, 4 years with our coaching at Timberwolf, we've come a long ways. We have frequent meetings where we get together as coaches. We pull coaches out front who might have a specialty in Olympic lifting or gymnastics. We offer multiple classes a day. We offer specialty classes. We have an Olympic lifting class with a USAW Level 2 certified coach. We've got 2 different types of yoga classes. We've got an on-ramp program. We've got nutrition programs. We're starting a CrossFit Kids class, and then we've got our competitive program for those that want to, pursue competition within CrossFit. Also, we have started a fundraising event a few years back called Freeze Fest, and it's a co-ed partner fitness competition. It's a non-profit competition. We've been doing it for 3 years now, and you really see the community come together for that. And that event is put together to help raise money for sick kids, for kids that have lost limbs. And so we've worked with organizations and families to help provide money for prosthetics or for treatment or whatever it is. And so in the last 3 years, we've raised almost $40,000. And this was not something I did on my own. This is literally hundreds of people coming together for a good cause. And that goes to show that it's not just Timberwolf that's created a good community, it's other gyms, it's the region, it's Minneapolis, it's CrossFit as a whole that has developed this great community atmosphere that goes out and does more for the greater good. CrossFit in itself has changed my life, it's changed a lot of people's lives for the better, and CrossFitters in general are very selfless people, and I've come to know this personally through a lot of firsthand experiences and just seeing people give back over and over and over, and it's pretty amazing to see, actually. 2014 was a great year for CrossFit. It was a great year for us on all fronts. We developed a team that we sent to regionals and then to the CrossFit Games. We got lucky enough to qualify for the games in our first year of competing as a team. And we had expectations of going and just hopefully being top 10, hopefully surviving against these teams that had much more experience than us. And we took a 4th place finish overall. So in 2014, we moved our first gym down the road half a mile to a space that was 3 times the size. So it was a super busy year for us. The community really came together. It was not something I could have done on my own. We put it together by hand. There were no contractors involved. It was all members from the gym. It really goes to show how the community of CrossFit and the community at Timberwolf, how strong it is for everyone to take time out of their personal lives to put time into a gym. Really cool to be able to think about how my gym has grown. It's awesome to be able to look back and see the progression of CrossFit in general, how the philosophy is benefiting millions of people. It's just a gym to some people, but it's not. It's much more than that. CrossFit has really changed my life. It's changed my family's life. And it's just awesome to be able to do what I love, and it's awesome to be able to come to the gym each day, open up, see my friends, help my friends. It's hard to be able to explain it, but it's one of the best things that's ever happened to me.